Hang on, guys. I don't know what's fixing to happen. We're in a Cessna. What is this?
Cessna 172.
172. We're in McKenzie. We're fixing to do a little flying.
No check engine lights.
Down here, dude. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish it was cloudy.
Yeah, it would have been better if it was just a touch cloud. It was cloudier this morning.
Yeah.
If it was nice and cool in here. It's a little warm. That's why I keep that window open while we're taxiing.
How fast does it take to leave the ground?
60 miles an hour.
God almighty. That's not that fast, really.
No, it's pretty. I think so. All right. Fuel's on both. Trim's on takeoff. Flight controls, we're going to bring those back. We're going to move them. Making sure everything moves and everything's according. Flight controls check. Instruments, that's our correct frequency. Everything looks good here. Instruments are checked. We're going to set our runway heading bug right there. We've got primer in and locked, which we didn't. That is in and locked. We're going to bring the engine up to 1700 RPM. And we're going to turn off the magnetos, make sure that it's still running. Make sure best power. Mags we've tested.
It's trying to leave the ground now.
Oil pressure, oil temperature. Fuel's both on full. We're not overcharging, undercharging the battery. Throttle friction's good. All right, we're going to pull her on back to idle, see if it kills the engine. Doesn't kill the engine. Back up to 1,000. All right, flap zero, mixture full good. Pitot heat, heading good. Doors, windows locked. Landing light is on. Right. That's just Waverly County. They do skydiving over there.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go.
All right, folks, that's what it's like when you take a flight in an airplane. Hey, you want to hang out? We got a great show coming up tonight. I got Craig Anderson from Kentucky Lake Aviation live in the studio, and we're going to be talking about what he's got going over there. We're going to talk about my flight I took. Hey, we'll be right back.
The Mike Weatherford Show is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Recorded live in the studios of Brewer Street Mafia. This is a Red Dog Bread production. Hi, I'm Gary Gentry. You're watching the Mike Weatherford Show.
And now, your number one rated show, The Mike Weatherford Show. Here's your host, Mike Weatherford.
Hey, welcome back to the Mike Weatherford Show. I'm your host, Mike Weatherford. Hey, we had a great time over here a couple of weeks ago taking this flight with this young man. Hey, it was a beautiful day. Kind of warm in that airplane. I was kind of wishing it was a little cloudy, you know, just to kind of get the heat down. But we had a great time. And I think later on last week, my good friend over here, Mr. Ricky Price, you took a flight, didn't you, brother?
Sure did.
What do you think?
Man, ain't nothing better. Nothing better. It was a great experience. Carried my granddaughter with me, and we had a large time.
Is it not amazing up there what you
amazing.
can see?
It's amazing. We were 4,000 feet in the air. I won't steal the show, but
so you didn't have one leg dragging the ground, did you?
Lord, no. You look like Snoopy up there.
Yeah, there you are, Rick. Look at Ricky.
Hey, there you go.
Look at Ricky. Oh, got you, little girl. Look at her.
Hey, there you go, right there.
Wow,
large time.
That was wonderful right there. There's a picture. I don't know who that's from. That was at one of our trips in there. There's Ricky.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look at Ricky right there.
There you go. We had a large time, you know.
Ricky,
boy, hey,
hold on. Zoom that in just a minute.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Ricky's not like, I'll see y'all later. What in the heck is all that?
Hey, I'm just saying, hey, I'm ready to get off the ground.
Look at him eyes. That's like, it's like a man headed toward an electric chair.
No, it wasn't. Let's get it off the ground. Let's get it off the ground.
And I got my good friend sitting over here. He's took a flight. He has joined the team, too. He's part of the Brewer Street Mafia. Ken Atkinson, welcome to the show, Ken.
Thank you, Mike.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. I got to take a flight, too, and It's incredible over the lake, and Craig's just calm and chill, and he's up there flying, and I'm like, whoa, man,
it's just
I'm
amazing,
freaking out.
It's
incredible.
He's just so cool, calm, collective.
Good, man. He's a good pilot.
He is a good pilot. All right, folks, like I said, we're going to be talking about flying airplanes, getting pilot license, and there's a lot of things that goes on over there. So we're going to introduce to you the pilot, the main guru of Kentucky Lake Aviation, Mr. Craig Anderson. Welcome to the show, Craig.
Hey, it's good to be here. Yeah.
How are you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good. Excited to be on the ground talking to y'all.
You're very seldom on the ground.
I agree. I'm in the air more than anything.
It's amazing, ain't it?
It is, yeah. It's. I don't think, some people, I think, start to underappreciate it, but every once in a while you just got to look outside and remember how high you are and how rare of an occasion it really is to be like that.
Man, when I come over and flew with me and Kevin did, and it is absolutely amazing what's in that cockpit. You think that's a Cessna
172.
172.
Yep.
It's not a small. There it is. It's not big. It's not small.
Right.
But there's a lot of instruments in that thing, dude. A lot of checklists you have to go over for. I felt good.
Yeah.
Because I asked you, I said, is there any check engine lights on? You said, no check engine lights.
Right.
That's made me feel good. And, Ricky, did you get to fly? Did you drive?
That's my next task.
I drove it.
Yeah, I know you did.
I took off and landed it.
Yeah, I know you did. You was running beside it.
No, I did. Craig could tell you. We had a great flight, didn't we?
It was a good time.
Yeah. Tell me about who Craig Anderson is. Tell me about your history, what got you into it, your family and all. I know your father, Chip's a good friend of mine. Great guy. Great family you have, Craig. That's why. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've been flying since 2020. Right as I graduated high school in 2020, I took my first flight, and that was with a local guy here, older gentleman. Amazing flight. I'd never even thought about flying, but went up with him, and by the time we got back on the ground, went into the airport there at Carroll County, and they offered me, they had a scholarship for the full first pilot license you can get. And so that's what I took, and since then it has just taken off. I mean, no pun intended. It has been one door after another, and it's just been great.
Wow. So for a young man, you've got thousands of hours of flights, man.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Right. And you fly jets?
Yep, fly jets for some private individuals. I fly, obviously, the smaller aircraft that we've seen.
Yeah.
I've flown a wide variety of things.
Fly all over the country.
All over.
I was talking to you the other day, hooking you up with I think it was Ricky.
Yep.
You was up in Minnesota or
Michigan.
Yes.
And then flew up there, hadn't he?
That's right.
I'll be in Pittsburgh in the morning.
You got to fly to Pittsburgh in the morning.
Yep.
A prop or jet?
It's a prop. It's a bigger prop, though. It's bigger than the one we flew. It goes up to about 22,000. It can go up to 25,000, pressurized, 6 seats. It's a fast little airplane. It's pretty awesome.
How fast was you and I traveling the other day?
We're going about 120, I'd say.
Really?
120-ish, yeah. I mean, then you can get faster. I mean, you get a good tailwind.
Yeah.
You can really start cooking it.
So I like speed. We didn't get high enough to worry about run out of oxygen. How high do you have to get before you start wondering about? Yeah, we're going to show some stuff right here too, and you can answer that.
I was going to say, typically you get up, around 13,000 feet, 13,500, and that's when you start, got to be thinking about oxygen.
Really?
Yeah.
You got some B-roll. Look here. That's right there. I think, that's when we're leaving the ground. We're headed out.
Right.
And you're telling me what to do, telling me how to do this.
Right, yep, nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Just slowly pull back.
That's right. Tell me again.
Yep, just slowly start pulling back.
You got the throttles where it needs to be.
Right, watch that speed hit 60. There we go. And then really at that point, you're just looking outside.
Yeah, right now I'm not even flopping around.
Right, exactly. That's a perfect takeoff.
There you go. It's like somebody's been doing thousands of hours.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look outside out there, all the scenery you can see, man. It's a different, Ricky and Ken, y'all both can tell, it's a different perspective when you get up above it.
It is. We flew to McKenzie, flew over Bethel in the house and whatnot. Then we flew out toward the lakes.
Right.
Different perspective, and you're up
Yeah.
there. I've flown in large aircrafts, but when you're locally known the area,
Yeah.
it's a different perspective. Total.
It's completely, and the plane is flawless, dude. I mean, I'm a mechanic by trade, and I'm listening to this engine. I'm going to tell you right now, Craig, I'm listening to this motor. There's no sputter. It's just like a fine-tuned aircraft.
I keep it up to date.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was no hiccups. Look at the scenery. Where about we at right there? Would you say somewhere over McKenzie?
I was gonna say definitely over McKenzie at that point. Probably about to start heading down the highway,
Right.
kind of towards Paris.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And let's look at the scenery up there. What's amazing, if you ever flown in big jets up there high, you can see the ground maybe. But on a plane like this, how they cut the fields up perfectly square. These farmers, it's like artists doing it. It's look at that.
And you have the golf course right there. Actually, that's what you're looking at. That McKenzie golf course.
Right.
Carroll Lake, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Carroll Lake.
Yeah,
Carroll
that's
Lake.
right.
So cool up there, man. So you've been flying and giving lessons over there.
Yep.
Tell
Yep.
me what happens when let's say that I decided after taking a flight with you, I want to get my pilot license.
I mean, that's the best decision you'll ever make. At that point, you just start coming out. We'll start teaching you, starting off, you start small. You learn how to radio communicate. You learn how to make sure the plane's safe to fly. I'd say a lot of that first lesson is just making sure this plane is safe to get off the ground. And then after that, you evolve. You just start doing more and more. And I start getting, more hands off. Before you know it, you can become a pilot. I'd say it takes, if you start today, you fly twice a week, you're going to be done in 4 months. Maybe 3 to 4 months. Yeah.
Wow. But I like one thing that I do like, y'all all admit this, that flight check he does.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, he's going through all of that and making sure everything is like it's supposed to be, and does every pilot do that?
They should. I'd say there's a lot of aircraft accidents where it could have been avoided if it wasn't like that. And we kind of talked about that when you came.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But you go over that checklist, you make sure all the flaps is working, you make sure the fuel is working, and I guess it's got a residual magneto. Because you said, I'm going to turn off a magneto, and I don't know if that come out on there or not. I said, was it got 2? You said, yeah, in case 1 quit. I said, well, that's a good idea. Can we get 3?
Right, yeah. Redundancy, big time.
Big time redundancy. That's good to know, man. You get up there and you lose the fire, you're in trouble.
I was going to say, there's no pulling over and turning on your hazards.
No, you're not. No. You're not going to look at me and say, hey, Mike, this thing's got a mess in it. I'm going to be grabbing bars and saying, get this thing on the ground. But that Cessna has got a glided range that you said is absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get up there, I think I told you that story. I was with a student.
Yeah.
We were above Paris, and part of your training is hypothetically, you lose an engine. So I'll just pull that throttle all the way back to idle, and you got to pitch for your airspeed, and we'll see how long you can stay gliding for. And, I mean, that day we were high above Paris. We glided for about 15 minutes. There was somebody on the ground, and we just went ahead and said, hey, we're still up here gliding. If you need to take off, that's fine with us. I mean, you got enough time to get a crew on the ground, get the fire trucks, everything.
Wow.
And a lot of people think you're just going to drop out of the air like a rock.
Yeah.
But that's the helicopters. That's not our airplanes.
That's right.
Right.
It seems to me like then to crash an airplane like that, you either got to be a dumb, crazy, or intentional.
I would say so, yeah. Or just loss of situational awareness. There's a crash over in Ethiopia years ago where the airplane was telling the captains they needed to pull up. They were getting too low, but they were at 30,000 feet or something. And so the aircraft, they started pitching up. They started losing airspeed, and they could have just looked right outside, known they were high enough. But it's just, you start losing that common sense.
Yeah.
Not paying attention, trusting your instruments, which is good. You should trust your instruments.
But you also got to fly by the seat of your pants.
Sometimes you just got to fly by what you're seeing and what you're hearing.
Wow. Right? What I watched you do impressed me. You're just so calm. Y'all have to agree with me, Ken. You and Ricky both.
100%.
You fly. I said, I asked the questions because I'm not going to jump in there with an idiot, And I asked, we had a conversation before.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I said, and you're just as calm. I said, is everything good? Oh, yeah, it's very safe. He said, I keep my plane maintenance. I said, how much gas you got in it? You said, it's full. I said, I want to make darn sure it's full of gas. First thing, because, I've heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
The people just didn't put no fuel in it. Just something stupid like you do at your house. I'll make it home, and you run out of gas. And I said, you said, oh, I got it, plenty of fuel. I got it full.
I was going to say, that's what happened to John Denver, right? Ran out of gas.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, we're not turning into John Denver today.
That is what you said.
Yep,
exactly
what
you said. But tell me a little bit about if somebody wants to book a flight, just if they want to come over and just book a flight and ride around. Tell me how that all works.
Well, so they can either call me directly or they can call the airport there and they'll give them my number. Right. There at Carroll County. At that point, my schedule, it's pretty much 7 days a week, Sundays after 2. But, right there on Facebook. You can also message me on Facebook. And currently working on a website. Was meeting with the guy today. So soon enough, there will be a KentuckyLakeAviation.com.
Right.
And you can book even without talking to me on the phone. You can just get right there on my schedule, see when there's availability, and book yourself.
How long of flights do you offer?
Well, typically I do an hour-long flight.
Right.
But if, I've flown some people over Christmas time. I had quite a few wives contact me about their husbands who wanted to fly over their hunting farm or anything like that. And so they'll come out. We'll go up for a flight. I'll teach them a little bit about flying. And while I'm teaching them, we'll start heading towards the farm, their farm, and start looking at things like that, looking at duck holes.
Yeah.
I mean, people use it for a wide range of things. I've had a farmer come to me one time and wanted to learn a little bit, so I taught him how to learn, and he's like, well, let's just look at my crops while we're up here. Went over his farm, got to see how everything was looking in the middle. Everybody can see the outside.
Yeah.
But it's that center patch.
Never thought of that.
Yeah.
You check timber?
You can check timber. You can check back in when that big tornado hit Mayfield. That was back in
2021.
Yeah. 2021.
Yes.
There was we flew over that the news came out, strapped a camera to one of the planes, not my personal plane, but one of the planes that I had flown before.
Yeah.
And we flew over that wreckage probably three times, just surveying it, seeing what was all wrong. It's pretty crazy. You can use the smaller airplanes for a lot of good things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody knows a Cessna. That's the number one plane everybody wants.
The safest there is.
Yeah. There's a picture of your plane right there. That plane right there, folks, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm an auto mechanic by trade. This talk show's for fun. And if I didn't trust it, I wouldn't have got in it. I know I asked you a stupid question, but you understood I was a mechanic. That's why I was asking you stuff like that. But it's like getting in some of these drag cars when I was racing. You'd want me to pilot your car. I'd ask you a lot of questions. Who certified this chassis? Let me see your sticker on the chassis that tells me it's been certified for, or I wouldn't get in there and anything could happen. But though you're excellent. But you just flew one day.
Yep, flew one day.
And just out of the blue, what made you decide to go? You said you'd been to Africa?
Well, not yet. At that point, no. I had just flown one day, and I was just like, man, this is a lot of fun. Yeah. And I really just wanted to do it for more fun. And, I just felt God was calling me to do it more for missionary work. So I started doing more looking and deep diving into that. And that's what I really wanted to do for a long time. But then I started this flight school. And I think this flight school can continue to grow. And hopefully I can evolve and start doing more mission trip styles, going, delivering Bibles, water, etc.
Yeah.
And especially like hurricane relief down in Florida, they have planes that fly into there, deliver water to people or tools. I know I met a guy back in August. He transports chainsaws into hurricane zones so that they can cut people out of houses, cut trees off of roads, get power line people in there. But the only way to get people there is to deliver chainsaws.
Wow. Greg Biffle, which was a NASCAR driver, he got killed in a jet crash. But, I don't know the story, but I think it might have been avoidable. But he did a lot of that with helicopters flying in for them people up there in North Carolina and all when they had that big flood up there. Man, he did a lot, and it took individuals to do that. The government ain't there. They're there to get you tax dollars, but when it comes down to really, it's friend helping friend and family helping family.
Exactly, yeah.
And little planes like yours can fly right in them areas.
I was going to say, you can fly those little planes just about anywhere. And you have if you can clear off a highway or something like that, there's the STOL planes. I don't know if I told you about those. Those stand for short takeoff and landing. They can take off and land within about 100 feet, 60 feet. And so those were the ones that they'd fly into fire departments down there. The back of the fire departments, they'd fly them down there and deliver chainsaws, food, resources.
Wow. Now
Things
you've
like
got
that.
another plane you're working, fixing
Yep.
to get into flight. What is
Yeah.
that, little Cub?
That's a Cherokee 140, and that's brand new. It just got done today. Hopefully that'll be a good little plane. Takes the same engine as the one that we flew in.
Right.
And that's the good thing. It's just a low wing. So instead of your wings being up on top, they're below you.
What is the deal there? Why is some wings above and some below? Do you know the technical reason?
Oh, I mean, I just think it's just user preference, really. But
I like them above.
I do too, and there's different characteristics with that. I think those low wings, they don't glide as good or anything like that. But yeah,
Do they ride the same?
they ride about the same. Yeah, they do pretty good. I'd say there's no big difference, within them.
So you're gonna, if I was come over and or Ricky or Kenny, the one that said I want to learn and get my pilot license, which is something I'd like to do, and if I learned to fly in the Cessna, would it be different if I jumped into what do you call it, the Cub,
The Cherokee.
the Cherokee? Would it be different
Not
flying?
I think really once you fly one thing, you can fly anything.
Really,
I
just
think
learn how it does.
you learn. Hey, if I pull up, things get slower. If I push down, things go faster.
right.
And I think that you learn one plane, you really start learning them all. I mean, there's definitely some quirks and differences between them all.
Yeah.
But I'd say just your basic plane can help you out a long ways.
You got some people on there. Beverly Hicks at High Craig. You know her?
Yep, I know her. Yep.
And Gary Hughes asked Bub, when are you going to take your uncle for a ride?
I've been trying to take him.
I don't know who these people are. They're
Yeah.
But do you carry your dad much?
No, yeah, I've taken my dad. Sometimes since he's helped me throughout all these years.
Well, I'm
and
sure
all
he's
that,
helped you.
I've taken him over to Knoxville. We've done some trips over there for him. He's had some suits made in Knoxville, and that's only an hour and a half flight away.
Wow.
So I mean, we took out of Carroll County and we're in Knoxville and back before lunchtime. It's great.
You said when you and your pilots, when you're flying them, when you're training, you'll fly into Nashville
Yep.
and you'll eat supper and fly back.
I was gonna say that's part of our training. So with our training, you got to have a nighttime cross country.
Right.
And so there's two places. We can either go to Lambert's and we'll fly into Lambert's.
That's cool.
That's a fun time.
They've got it set up over at Lambert's.
They do.
You land in their little airport, ain't they?
Yeah.
And then they'll come and show you to the restaurant.
Right. Yeah.
That is cool.
And so Nashville, you fly into Nashville, there's not really any restaurants that I know of that'll do that for you. But you're right there in Nashville. You take an Uber for $5 and you're downtown.
Right.
Get to eat, get to say what you've done.
Right.
And then there's something called the, what is they call? I think it's the Broadway Orbital. And you get to fly over Broadway, about level with that AT&T building or that Batman Tower.
Yeah, Batman, I call it.
Yeah, the Batman Tower, and look over Music City Row and all that. It's a pretty fun time.
Right.
But that's the thing is, training. I mean, it is training, but there's a lot of cool little perks that we can do with it, like going to Nashville or doing all kinds of things.
Is there a difference in certification for be daylight and night? Is it a different deal or is it all the same?
No, it's all just honestly daytime and night's just a currency thing. I mean, you have to get nighttime to get your private license. You can't go without nighttime unless you get medically exempt. Now, some people, they're colorblind or something like that, and they, they can get a medical certificate that says, hey, you can become a pilot during the day, but no flying at night.
Wow. How do you know where you're at night? Instruments, or you fly by eye? We flew by eyesight.
Yeah.
I know you was keeping up with all the instruments. I noticed that. He's pretty good on looking at all that. He's comparing compasses and comparing everything. And it's something else. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I hate to butt in, but the altitude that you're flying is from sea level. It ain't from ground. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. I didn't. I thought it was from the ground up. Oh. But that altitude, 3,000 foot, is from sea level, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Ken?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We were about 4,000 the other day, I think.
Yeah, from sea level. Right. You might have been Henry County, we 200 foot above sea level right
I'd say everything around here. I just average it all out. Everything around here is about 500 feet.
500 feet. So you're really 3,500 foot above the ground.
Well, so if you talk about going to Sykeston, that's more flat land over there, right?
That is more flat land.
That's more flat land. So when you get in Missouri on the Boot Hill, that's a more flat land.
Yeah, good place to land if anything happens.
Oh, yeah. You can see for miles. Yeah, you can see for miles over in.
Yeah. But that's something I learned just flying with him about the altitude, how high we was is off of sea level.
Yep.
So, but you go to Lambert's, and that's pretty cool, really. It is.
Yeah, people
How
love
long
that.
does it take to get to Lambert's?
Lambert's is I'd say about 45 minutes.
If somebody wanted to hire you, a man and his wife,
Okay.
wants to go to Lambert's and eat for a holiday, let's say their anniversary.
Okay.
Are you able to to do that, or are you for your flights, or is that not what you're licensed to do?
Yeah, I can't do that just because then I'd be almost like an airline, right?
Right.
And so that's just all different kind of licensing
Right.
and things like that.
Right.
Now, if he already has his license,
Right.
or get his license, and him and his wife can do that all they want.
They come to you, get their license, they can just jump in a little plane like you got.
That's right.
What would let's say that Mike went and got his license, and I wanted to get me a plane to fly around. What would it cost me to get me a plane? It'd run 120 mile hour. Say I'd like a Cessna. I think that'd be a good one. There's probably other brand. A couple $100,000. What are we looking at on a plane?
Well, I think it just depends on how nice of a plane you get. I mean, I would say on the high end, you're looking at 180,000.
Right.
And on the cheap end, you're looking maybe about 50,000, 60,000. So, I mean, some of them can be cheaper than, a new car.
Right. Yeah.
Just depending what you get. And, if you're just going to be putting around and going in the daytime, you're not really interested in getting into bad weather.
No.
I was going to say, for a plane, I'd say about 60 to 80,000.
That's not as bad as I thought, is it, Ken?
No.
Ricky, you ought to buy one.
Let's do it.
So that's just
Well, you can be the stewardess.
Yes, yeah. Well, you wear your kilt.
Yeah, I wear my kilt. You
That's
be the
when you fly with a
stewardess.
kilt on. But tell me what your flight, Ricky. Tell me what you went through.
Mike, when we got in, and I was more interested to make sure that she was strapped in.
Your granddaughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
There she is right there.
so she was talking to us.
Right.
And actually she videoed a lot of the stuff we did from ground level up. And she was talking to us up in the air and
She'll
talking about how
always remember that.
You're right, and how cool it was and the experience she got out of that. So it was a phenomenal for me. Sure. You always say you want your grandchildren to remember you, right?
Yeah.
That's to remember. She'll always say, if she ever gets my age, she said, my crazy granddaddy carried me up in an airplane when I was 7 years old. So, but we had a great experience. We flew, and she had no idea. She's flown in a big plane before.
That's a lot of difference.
It's a lot of difference, and she could not believe the scenery and the down below, how close everything was. And she never got scared about the height or anything.
He doesn't rough you around.
No,
It's amazing.
It was a very easy flight. And again, she videoed. We have video that she's got, and it was very, 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 very interesting.
Ken, tell me about your flight you took.
It was great. Me and Lily, my little girl, she's 9. So Craig takes us up, and it's just, it just kind of picks up, and it's just smooth air. And next thing you know, I'm talking to Lily, and I look back there. So I've got an 8x10 over at the house, passed out in the back seat. So that's how smooth it was.
It's just like most kids, they get up there and or just get in a car, they'll go to sleep.
So yeah, 30 minutes, she's out.
But we're all a good testimony of how good a flight he is.
It is.
Yeah.
Very easy.
It's no joke. You'd think there'd be a little turbo. We had just a little when he's turning, maybe, but nothing. It's the way the roads are around here now. Hell, it's smoother than the air than it is driving the damn car.
I agree with that. Yeah.
When we were up Saturday, the wind was up.
Yeah.
But it never affected the flight from takeoff to anything.
I think that's pilot too.
It does.
I think a lot of it is pilot.
And when we took off, I watched, and it was a very easy takeoff. And next thing we're in the air at 3,000. And she said, "How high?" And he said, "We're getting up about 4,000 feet." So it was a very easy,
it's amazing,
comfortable flight.
I like the part, and this is crazy, but I like it being a young guy flying.
That's right.
Somebody like me and Ricky might have a damn heart attack.
I worried about you that when I say, "Hey, Craig, I was really worried about you."
Oh yeah. Well, Craig was over on the controls if I messed up.
I'm still worried about you.
I know.
I was still worried. You got Mike in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, and nobody was shooting at me this time. I kind of like that.
Well, I get that.
Hey, what's the price? And if somebody wanted to take their wife and like you said, or want to go around the farm, say you got a lot of birthdays.
I was gonna say I do a lot of birthdays.
Yeah.
I do a lot of anniversaries.
Yeah, because people don't know. What can you not buy someone? They've got everything they could possibly own. You get them something, they probably got one. But take that guy or your wife for a flight. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if he does it, but that sunset flight would be perfect.
Yeah, I've done quite a few of those sunsets. And so, an hour is $185.
$185 for an hour.
Just for an hour.
Wow, that is cheap.
I was going to say, and you can get a lot of places, like I said. I mean,
you run 120 miles an hour. I mean,
with I was going to say, no roads to follow.
Nothing.
So, I mean, you're just straight lining it everywhere you go.
Oh, man. Look at where you at right here.
So, this is over Kentucky Lake. This is actually coming
That's Tennessee River, ain't it? Where the Big Sandy and the river go together?
So, if you look on the right, that would be LBL. And to the left, that's going to be out near, I guess you keep going left and you get to Murray.
Yeah.
But that's over Kentucky Lake, and man, that's just a beautiful flight. Something about Kentucky Lake.
Is that morning? That's not middle of the day.
No, that's evening. So that's near sunset. So so the sun's on your left.
Folks, if you're watching this show and you want to carry your wife or your husband something they've never had for their birthday or something they've never, and it's $185. You carry them out for supper and buy them a meal, you're gonna spend that for a really good meal. Yeah, every time you fuel and all, that's cheap.
Oh, yeah.
I hate to tell you that, but that's too cheap. But go ahead. Go ahead.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, for what you get, I mean, an hour flying around, I mean.
It's experience.
Yeah, because you're not driving. We will look at miles like we drive in a car. You're twisting and turning. How many miles is it from McKenzie Airport to LBL in a straight shot like an airplane flight?
It's an hour and 10, so you're about 70 miles.
What are you figuring? About 70 miles?
I'd say about 70 miles, but you're going 120 no roads. You'll be there in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes compared to an hour and 10 on a drive.
So what I'm thinking, and this is a shout out to LBL when they have the Moonshine Festival.
Yeah.
As somebody.
Well, I got the guy here. Jimmy is here from. He's in there the studio tonight.
He could fly.
He's flying. He's gonna get a lane. He said they're gonna fly with him, and they're gonna go over and fly over LBL.
Well, can we find Bigfoot while you're doing it?
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Do me a favor. Yeah, put this down. Because Jimmy and my friend, we're doing this Bigfoot town hall meeting. I call it Bigfoot 2.0 over at the Golden Pond. And still, we did one back in February, and it just overrun the place. There's more people telling their stories and wanting to hear the stories. We got some of these people off Monster Quest coming over. But when you fly over, Jimmy said he's seen some footprints. He don't know what it was. He said it was 16 inches and about 4 foot between tracks. So he had them professionals come over, and they looked at it and said, that's a definite Bigfoot. Jimmy said, I don't know what it was. It's just a big track with 6 toes. But anyway, look for me a Bigfoot.
I'll look for it.
Yeah,
I'll keep my eyes out.
Yeah, keep them peeled.
Keep them peeled. That's right.
Knocking on the tree, what he's going to be talking about.
Yeah, that's right. But okay, $185, and you can carry your wife. You can carry 2 people up, maybe 3 for skinny.
Maybe 3, yeah. If they're skinny.
Yeah, that's a good word. We're in the South. We don't have to be proper.
Right.
And you fly for about an hour or so.
For about an hour, yeah.
You can see a lot of scenery in an hour.
You can, yeah. And I mean, it's not, if you want to fly for 2 hours, you know, I'm really good at cutting deals because my thing is I think flying should be more affordable. Yeah. I think that we've just gotten so expensive with everything nowadays. We want to why not keep something like the gift of flying more affordable for people? Yeah,
you plus get you closer to God.
Right, exactly.
You're 5,000 foot closer.
Well, when
somebody like me needs to be 5,000 foot closer to God.
Well, on a Saturday evening, you're talking about going out. What better way to take a flight first? Yeah. Then come back and land.
Or eat a meal.
Eat a meal.
Yeah, eat a meal and go down there to one of the restaurants. I'm just going to pick one because all of them's my friend. Just say you go down there to Paris Landing and have a big meal. Mm-hmm. And you have a time set with him, and you fly out, and you drive over to McKenzie Airport, and you get over there about 45 minutes to an hour before dark, before sunset. You've got your meal, your food settle time you get there. he takes you up there. What a romantic getaway.
I was going to say, it's a good little date.
Is
I mean,
it?
just ignore that I'm sitting up there,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we don't want to do all that.
Right,
If you got curtains in case, I'm a trophy.
Oh, here we go. Hey, Ken, don't get started on it. Leave
We
him
may have to
be.
have a little curtain if I carry Dana up there, Can we pull a curtain or hold a newspaper up and read a newspaper or something?
Right.
That's a joke. But, that is it really inexpensive, and it's something if you want to give someone a birthday present or anniversary, it don't get no better than that.
It
does
don't.
it? Ken, what's it for? $185?
It's a great deal.
It's
is.
crazy cheap, man.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to count that flight, or if you ever do want to start flying, you can count that flight towards your hours that you need to get anyways, right?
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of a win-win all around.
Hey, I got to take a commercial break so I can buy some flights. You ain't going to go nowhere, are you?
I'll stay around.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We get back, we're going to find out some more. We got some pictures and maybe a few more videos. We've been sitting here talking with Craig Anderson from Kentucky Lake Aviation. And I'm telling you guys, you got to take a. Hey, I've got a red spot in my eye. I think I had a blood vessel bust or something. I don't know. Being a trophy, Dana might have hit me. I don't know. But anyway, I see it glowing. I want y'all to know what it is.
We'll talk about that one later.
We'll talk about that one later. She might be in jail now. I don't know where she's at. Bail her out. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break and pay the bills. We'll be right back. Finish up this conversation with Craig Anderson from Kentucky Lake Aviation. We'll be right back.
Here at Yoder's Country Store, we like to do things a little bit differently. We serve fresh lunches made right here in our kitchens. Take them home with you, or you can enjoy them right here in our warm and inviting dining room. A full deli with meats and cheeses sliced fresh, just for you. Fountain drinks, hot coffee, or delicious fruit smoothies. Add the finishing touches. Natural and organic products, as well as locally sourced foods you won't find anywhere else. We even carry canning supplies and hard-to-find country staples. And of course, friendly service every time you visit. And we're owned and operated by Amish and Mennonite families.
Order for bill is ready. Hey folks, James Yoder with Yoder's Country Store. We're not your regular grocery store. We're just 5 minutes from Paris. We would love to have you.
Just minutes from downtown Paris, come experience Yoder's Country Store at 75 Anderson Road.
There's something special about jewelry that's been cared for properly. When a ring needs resizing, a stone needs to be reset, or a favorite piece simply needs to shine again, it helps to have a trusted professional close to home. Potto Gold Jewelry Repair offers professional full-service jewelry repair right here in Paris. Ring resizing in both gold and silver, prong retipping, stone resetting, soldering, professional cleaning, and even watch battery replacement. Careful craftsmanship, excellent work, high satisfaction. Also buying and selling new and heirloom pieces. Visit Potto Gold Jewelry Repair at 415 North Market Street in Paris, or call 7316-449113. Potto Gold Jewelry Repair, where fine details still matter.
Is your tank on empty? For best gas prices in town, fill up at 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A Westwood Street. And don't forget your other tank. Grab hot fried chicken, wings, pizza, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, the best fried fish around. Got a sweet tooth? We've got freeze-dried candies, candy bars, and more. Rainy day? Stay dry and use our drive-up window. Farmers, we've got your dyed diesel plus parking for big rigs. Open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you're feeling lucky, play the lottery or grab a scratch-off while you're here. 54 Fuel Mart at the Westwood Y. More than just fuel.
I'm David Bubba Flowers. I'm running for re-election to the County Commission in the great District 1 of Henry County. I have proudly served you for the last 2 years in District 1, and I look forward to using my 42 years of financial and accounting experience to help lead our county for the next 4 years. I humbly ask for your vote. Thank you.
Hey, folks, next week we got a great show. A lot of people saying it might be a little controversial. We've had a lot of hits on this, but let me tell you, Buford Pusser, the other story, what really happened. Mike Elam is coming on the show, and he is the one that helped get this case reopened when they exhumed Pauline Pusser's body. He says that Buford Pusser is the one that done away with his wife. He thinks that Buford killed his own wife. I don't know. I'm not agreeing with anything. Absolutely not. I'm just letting him tell his side because it's all in the news. He's got books out. He's going to be in here early at 5 o'clock signing books, and you can buy the book if you want to stop by the studio and meet the guy. Like I said, I'm not endorsing or anything, but I think my motto is it's all the things we all want to know about. So I think that it's great to have this guy come on, tell his story. If your mind's already made up that Buford didn't do it, nothing's going to change. If you think he did do it, nothing's going to change. But it's worth hearing the case because they did reopen the investigation, and they said that if Buford was alive today, they would probably put it in front of a grand jury. That's easy to say. You can indict a ham sandwich, but I don't know what you can do with it. But it's going to be a great show coming up next week. Going to be a lot of people watching. He's going to be live in the studio, and you need to tune into this one and hear. I'm not debating. I'm going to let him tell about what his story is, and I'm going to ask him some questions about some things that I wonder myself. But am I endorsing what he says? Absolutely not. Buford Pusser is still my hero. But anyway, don't miss it. Coming up live. It's coming Tuesday, May the 12th, and the book signings at 5 p.m. Come in there live into the studio right here, 105, 107. There's two buildings side by side. 107 South Brewer Street. You'll see where my daughter has her rental building where she rents out, Paris Downtown Event Venue. Come on in. He's going to be sitting in here. He's going to be signing books. You can meet him, talk to him, ask him questions, and watch the show. Make your own mind up. I know it's a very controversial show, but every show I do is controversial. But I'm the old school guy where I think you need to tell both sides and let somebody make their own mind up. Every time you turn on the news, if you like Trump, you go to Fox. If you hate Trump, you go to CNN. But if you want to just hear it neutral, go to the Mike Weatherford Show. That's coming up next Tuesday. Book signing at 5 o'clock, live on the show at 7. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be a great show. And don't forget, coming up this Saturday, Puryear Day, high noon, Battle of the Badges. I got some news for you. Paris Police Department won last year. Henry County Sheriff's Department said they've taken it back. But then the 24 Drug Task Force said, hold on just a minute. We want some of this. So now the Battle of Badges has moved up to Paris Police Department, Henry County Sheriff's Department, and the 24th Drug Task Force. Who is going to win the Battle of the Badges at Puryear Day, May the 9th, high noon, tug of war? And if you've got your team, you better show up. There's other teams coming in, all kinds of teams. Bring you 4 or 5 people, and I'll hook you up with somebody, and you can win. You're part of the Puryear Day, high noon, tug of war, Battle of the Badges. Like I said, we got a new one. 24 Drug Task Force said, hold on just a minute. We want part of it. So, hey, is it going to be Paris Police Department? Is it going to be the Henry County Sheriff's Department? Or is it going to be the Drug Task Force? Hey, only way to find out is be there live. Coming up this Saturday, May the 9th. The main one starts at 12 noon. Food trucks, a lot of entertainment around there. You don't want to miss it. I'll be emceeing it. Hang around and we'll have some fun. You can also, before you come to Tug of War, they got the Paris, Tennessee Indian Artifact Show. I had them on my show last week. A lot of great stuff, a lot of great information. Very, very informational show. And it's coming up out here at the Henry County Fairgrounds at the same time. Listen, you can go out there before you go to the Tug of War. They're going to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. They open up and they'll be there at about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. and you can go on out there, check that out, get you a tool, ride on down to the tug of war. You can make a day out of it. And guess what? They're both free. Won't cost you a dime. You say there's nothing to do around here. Here we go. We've got you something. Start out your day at the Henry County Fairgrounds, Indian Artifact Show. They had them on my show. A lot of great stuff. Be a lot of stuff. Millions of dollars worth of Native American artifacts will be there. Start your morning out. Be at the per your day at 12 noon, and I got you Saturday hooked up for you. Don't forget the Peddler Advantage, serving 9 counties for over 40 years. Place your 20-word classified to run for 4 weeks for only $10. And every week, you can find out what's going on the Mike Weatherford Show, the Tennessee Informer, and Sportscast Live with Jerry Buckley. They're all listed right there in the Peddler Advantage. We're growing like always. You can find us on all the major platforms. We're simulcasting live tonight on Facebook. We're doing it live on Spotify. I think it's Spotify. I know we're on YouTube. We're on all the channels. If it's not live on Spotify, it will be downloaded on Spotify. We're on all the major platforms. Or you can go to www.myparistv.com to find out more about all the great shows going on at the Brewer Street Mafia Studios and Kill Media. Hey, it's great. Welcome back. We've been sitting here talking with Craig Anderson from Kentucky Lake Aviation about all the great stuff he's got going on over there. Craig, it's been fun tonight, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It's been pretty good.
It has. But man, I mean, if a man wants his pilot license, is there a difference in just regular an airplane as we know it with a propeller on the front license? The jet, are they different licenses?
Yeah, they are. So
can you do them too?
No, I can't do jet licenses.
Okay.
It'd be cool if I could,
right.
But no.
What's it take to do that?
There's type school, so you'd have to go and get type rated in certain jets.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
When would you have time for that? You're in the air 8 hours a day.
You say I was gone all last month doing a type rating for a jet.
Really?
Yep.
So you're getting close.
Oh, I've already got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't got it in my wallet yet, but it's in the mail coming.
Oh, wow. So you do a lot of not only do you have your flight school that you teach people to fly, and you're busy at that. It's a full-time job.
Oh yeah, it's full-time. But I've got instructors to handle that when I'm away flying private individuals.
Right. So that's what I was going to say. You also do private flying for jets.
Yep.
So if somebody's got a jet and they're looking for a pilot,
I'm their guy.
I'm your guy.
Yeah, I'm your guy. I fly quite a few of them out of McKenzie, fly some out of Paris.
Right.
Or individuals out of Paris, and then hopefully I'm getting into the Jackson scene right now, and there's quite a few jet owners down there in Jackson.
Really? So you're going to be flying for everybody?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. Is any of them are they all private, or any of them you can charter that you fly for?
No, they're all private. There's no charter operations.
Okay.
Yeah.
They need a charter around here.
I agree, and I think it'd be a great thing to get coming around here. But the government doesn't really issue those licenses anymore. So if you want a charter license, it'd be better for you to go and find one and buy it from the company itself. I know,
like liquor license around here. You can't have 4 liquor stores.
Exactly.
Why is that?
I just think there's just so many rules and regulations, and the government is just slow with everything.
Yeah, the government's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest with it.
I was gonna say, I know a Colorado. There's a jet charter in Florida down in the Keys, and I think their name is like Colorado Skies or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not worth changing the name and getting new licensing and all that.
No.
So
it'd be pretty cool to have the Brewer Street Mafia Airlines.
I agree.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool name, don't y'all think?
Right out here.
Yeah. We named each plane. One of them be the Godfather, and the next one be. We'd name all the planes different. Yeah.
That's right. I need to just sell a little ad space on the side of the plane.
Yeah,
that's what I need to do.
Fly some. Yeah. You
fly with us.
Yeah, fly with us. Karen Anderson says she's so proud of you, Craig. What an awesome pilot and a cutie. Oh, he's got his groupies out here.
Easy. Look at him, huh?
Yeah. You're a trophy, too. You know what it's like. Yeah. John Trosper said Bigfoot is sitting at the head of the table. Who's sitting at the head of the table here?
You.
That would be me, I guess. But anyway.
John's right.
Yeah. But is any of those private planes, if I wanted to, I don't know if you have to explain to me. I don't know all the rules and regulations. I think you may have done told me. And if it is, I'm asking you again at a different angle. Say one of the private guys that you fly for, and I said, hey, dude, I want to rent your plane and have Craig to fly me and some friends to Knoxville ball game. Is that doable?
Well, I think that would require just a looking in the book. You know, I mean, what is legal, what is not. The big thing is,
now if he got in there with us, it's all legal.
I was gonna say, if he's there with you and y'all are just all going together, maybe you just need to become friends with somebody.
I need to find out all these. When we get off the air, write down all these guys that own these planes' name.
Right.
Exactly. Give me a list of Rolodex full, right? Right.
You're right.
So we can do all that. But you know, I'm telling people, if you haven't done this, if you haven't got in an airplane, I know I'm scared of heights. I can't get on this roof up here. If I got up there, I need a third hand, one to hang on with, and these two to work with. But if I can get in that plane, it's a different world up there. It is. And I keep going back to this, but for less than $200, you can take your wife, or your wife can take you. In my case, it'd be Dana carrying me because I am the trophy. You know, all y'all guys, you understand that. But
conceit.
Yeah, it is. That might be why my eye read. I might have pulled that trophy out once or too many times. But for $200, let's just round it up $200. $200. It's $185, but $200, you can go for an hour flight. You can't buy that at Walmart. You can't get on Amazon.
You cannot
and
buy that experience.
That is absolutely, it's just amazing. Kevin, you got some pictures back there you want to show, and maybe I'll know what they are if it's me. If not, I'll let whoever the pictures of show it. Just start running through them, we'll talk about it. There we are. There's the Three Musketeers right there.
That's right after our fun flight.
That's right after our flight. There you go. That's over at McKenzie at the airport. That's the plane we flew in. All right. We had all the play. Yeah, we got a video here we want to show you then. Now we're coming in.
Yep, so here we are coming in.
Yeah, we're coming in, and I'm wanting to go down. You said, you can't yet, that's grass. Remember telling me that? I said, you said you got to get in the asphalt.
Yeah, exactly. I was telling you, just keep your spot.
Yeah, keep my spot. Keep looking.
We're coming down nice and slow.
I think your exact words is, it's not a cow, Mike. You don't want no grass. I said, okay. Right. I think that might have been sort of kind of how you said it.
Right.
Is that not well, watch this. I think they're going to show the landing. They was videoing it from the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, now hold on just a minute.
And just hold it off.
That's right. That's right. You're just talking to me.
Yep.
And now whistle. Here we come. Look at that. Give that a rating right there.
Yeah,
come on, guys.
I would say that's a 10 out of 10.
That is 10 out of 10.
That's good. You're right.
And there's something else. It's smooth.
Right.
There's something else that was going on, and I have to diagnose cars. I'm listening for sounds. That whistling sound. Explain that again. Two little things on that wing let you know that you're about to stall, and you want that to make that sound just as you touch the ground.
Right, yeah. So that's your stall horn, and it just is letting you know that you're losing lift on your wing.
Right.
And so it's, before you get to the fuselage, it's out about 3-4 feet.
Yeah.
And as you're losing lift through your wing, once it gets to that stall horn, it's going to start going off.
Right.
And that's just to say, hey, your wing is basically 4 feet from being unusable.
Right.
And so you want that going off right as you're touching down.
It was perfect.
And if you have it right as you're touching down, you're just going to squeak it down every time.
Wow. And that was a squealer, and I was saying, what's going on? You said, that's what you want to hear. Until
that's
you,
right.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Yeah, I didn't know what
I didn't bother me. No. I knew we were landing, so, you know.
What I wanted to do, though, and he told me I didn't have to do this. Ken, you'll appreciate this. You ever try to pull an extension cord? It hangs on everything, right? Well, I got out of the truck. I walked up. I had an extension cord in my hand. He looked at me. He never met me before. Craig said, "What are you?" I said, "I'm Mike. How you doing?" I introduced myself. He said, "What's the extension cord?" I said, "Well, I'm going to carry that with me." He said, "Carry a extension cord?" I said, "Yes. If something happens, I can just jump out and hold this extension cord. It's going to hang on something before it hits the ground." You ever seen one that didn't hit? Hang
I was going to say, they hang on everything.
They hang on everything. And you said, "Mike, you don't need that," remember?
Right.
And Chris Mooney said you get paid to fly people. He put question mark. I know, Chris. I understand that. Yeah, he does. Maybe you're in the wrong deal. You know Chris Mooney?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's a nice guy, yeah. He has a plane out here.
He does have a plane. He said he would fly with you.
Oh,
he told me that when I told him about what we was going to do over there. He said I would fly with him.
I'd probably fly with Chris. I hear he's pretty safe.
He's a real good guy.
Yeah, right? He is. No, he's
great. He's a good guy. But
you're right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You heard that? What did he say? Yeah,
so we can fly anything. We're getting our license. Mike and everybody, public knowledge, we're getting our license.
Yeah, I'm going
coming to a flight near you.
And I'm going to fly. And if I don't like you, I'm going to fly over your house and throw my
We're going to buzz your house at 4 in the morning. I'm going to wake you up.
I'm going to throw my pee bottle at you. There we are right there.
Look at that right there.
That's remember you was helping us
that's
get
a
this
trophy. Lord,
right there. That's where that's what.
Thank you,
we
guys.
We're going to tell everybody
boy,
about
I'll
this.
I'll tell you what. There you go. Boy, look at that. Boy, we're in the cockpit. Making those signs.
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm going to roll my window down and throw my pee ball at somebody.
2 in the morning, we're going to bust somebody's house.
And I'm going to throw my pee bottle right down your chimney.
Oh, boy.
That is good stuff. Look at all them controls up there. Craig, tell us what, we was in that plane right there. What are we flying here now, Craig? Do you have a clue?
Out of the world.
I was going to say, that's something. You ever seen Star Wars before?
Yeah, I think we're in the space we're at.
I think we are.
We're buzzing the world, Mike. We're on the moon and back, right?
Yeah, I've got that look like, I'm finna do something.
Me and you both
Ricky's got that look, shut up, Mike. We're trying to land this thing.
We're trying to land this thing, Mike. Give me a break. Oh,
wow.
Boy, that was a shocker tonight.
This come from the boss in the back. Ricky, we're in trouble.
Too late.
Here's what it said. Y'all get your license. Y'all can fly us to go shopping. You know where that come from.
I ain't shopping. I don't play. We go deer hunting, man.
Yeah. Well, they want us to carry them
shopping.
shopping.
We go hog hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those shrink rape they had to shop light.
Yeah, so we'll just go hog hunting, all right?
Yeah, we can put it in a cart behind us and drag it along.
Yeah.
Hey, if I wanted to hire you to fly a plane around town and put a big sign behind it that says, "Watch the Mike Weatherford Show," is that hard to do?
Well, I don't think I'd have the quite the equipment for that. So I don't know if you've ever seen any of those planes.
No.
Oh, man, it's a crazy – I'll have to pull up a video after the show. There's about these 20-foot poles that go up, and they string this line across. And then this plane, a lot like mine, and some people use my style plane for banner towing. I just don't have the equipment to do it. And they dive at the ground, as fast as they can, and they have a little hook on the tail of their plane.
Tail hook.
Right.
Like the airplanes do.
I was going to say, yeah. And they just, 20 feet above the ground, pull back as hard as they can, capture that little string, and then you got your little sign towing behind you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would it take to? That's something that could be done. Won't you set that up?
Hey, when you do that, make sure he's in there so you can dive with him.
No, I ain't diving. I'll be on the ground holding the hook up for you. But I ain't a diving. Wow. I think that'd be pretty cool if you could do that. I remember one time, one of them flew over the parade one year at the fish fry parade. I remember seeing it.
Okay.
Maybe he's done it more than once, but I remember seeing it one time.
I was going to say, I wish I could have done it at the fish fry parade this year.
Yeah.
If I had a big banner that I could tow,
I think you can't throw it out the window?
I don't think I could. It'd be worth a shot almost, but I don't think I could.
Well, get Ricky up there with you and put Pepsi on the end of it and just slang her out the window. Hang on to it, Ricky.
Well, I'm just saying.
Hang on to it like
when he does a dive, I want Mike in the front seat.
No, I'm definitely throwing my pee ball at you. But wow, man. So tell us once again, put his website up there. Tell us about what you got, where you out of, all this great stuff.
Yeah, so Carroll County Airport is where I'm out of, which is only about 20 minutes from Henry County Airport. It's not far at all, really.
No.
So it's right there. There's the website. You can message me there. That's on Facebook.
Right.
Now, there will be a link to a website, hopefully here in the next week or two,
right,
that allow you to book directly on my schedule, and you don't have to call or text me or anything like that. And you can just book any day you want. Seriously, I think I have a lot of freedoms. I do fly a lot, but my weekends are typically open for new flyers, for students, for maybe students who are ready to go in solo and they're solo flying already. So, and that's typically when people are free. So if you've got a weekend day that you want to fly, for an hour or so, just shoot me a text, call me, message me on Facebook. We'll take a flight. It's a great experience.
People needs to do that. If you've never done that,
do it.
Do it one time. Get that off your bucket list. You'll see the world.
Get off the couch.
That's right, and you'll get closer to heaven.
That's right. And
that's a beautiful picture right there.
Is.
That's what I'd like to see right there. That's what a good sunset flight would be. Absolutely romantic, would it not?
Yeah, it would
be shopping, don't it?
Yeah, it would be a lot of shopping. It'd be lots of shopping. You know, Dana and Donna back here in the back. Now, when I say Double D, I'm talking about Donna and Dana. That's who we call Double D.
Yep.
Hell, Ricky, we had an airplane. We couldn't go nowhere. We had the thing be full of stuff. I don't know how we'd ever get back. If we landed in Nashville,
we'd have to walk.
We have to walk back.
Had to tow it back.
Oh yeah, put a net back there and drag it in it. Wow, that is something crazy. But all of the flights and stuff, the schooling that you do over there, once you get past and you get your pilot license, all you got to have is an airplane.
That's right. And that luckily, that second airplane that just came online today, that's for those people who they get their license, they don't have an aircraft to fly, so why not just start? I mean, I'll provide one for you. I'll probably, honestly, run that aircraft at about $150 an hour.
Wow.
So you get your license through me, you have $150, and that's just per flight hour. So you take that plane down to the beach, takes 3 hours to get down to Panama. You fly down to Panama, you pay for those 3 hours you flew down there. You stay all week, and then you pay for the 3 hours you fly back.
Wow, man.
And so that's cheaper. So if you have you and your wife and your daughter, so that's 3 airline tickets you would have had to buy, or you'd have to buy to go down there, and then 3 to come back.
On all that, get naked going through the line to get in the
Exactly,
plane.
exactly.
You know, seriously, that's I feel just like they're just sexy assaulting me when I go through there. I do. Do y'all feel that way sometimes?
My boots going off.
Oh, it's crazy.
I'm telling you.
But that's relatively cheap. And then you can fly straight down. And you can land at some airports that's not the major ones. We got all that craziness going on. You land like a Henry County airport. They got them all over.
Well, I was going to say, so, I mean, the good thing about with your license is, you know, you can land international airports if you want to land at B&A or whatever's down there at Panama, or you can land locally, you know. And that's the good thing. Like, somebody who's coming here from, I don't know, let's just say Florida, they don't have to drive 2 hours from Nashville back home. They just land here in Henry County.
Yeah.
15-minute drive back home.
Wow. And you can have it set up. You get out there, they'll have a rental car sitting there waiting on you.
I was going to say, in some places you fly in, they have a courtesy car. So I'm not old enough to rent a car because I'm not 25. I can fly the airplane. I can't rent the car.
Isn't that crazy? Well, you can go in the military and shoot a gun, but you can't drink a beer.
Right. Exactly.
Go ahead, though.
But, yeah, so, I mean, I fly into these airports. Obviously, I'm not old enough to rent a car, but the service that I'm providing to get to that airport shows the county that, hey, this airport's useful, so they'll just toss me the keys to the car and I can keep it for the week or however else it works.
That is absolutely amazing. You know, there should be more of that, and especially the roads we're driving on now. God, they're crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's not – I'm talking about state and federal highways. It's crazy, ain't it?
Potholes. These things are poor.
It's sad when you get in your car on the way home from the airport and it's rougher than the damn fly you just got out of there with Craig. That's what's sad.
And it's safer to fly. I mean, you look at the statistics. I mean, you driving down to Panama versus you flying down to Panama, you're going to –
How long does it take you to drive Panama?
I don't know, what, about 8.5 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours.
When we go to,
and your plane, how long does it take to fly?
About 3 hours, I'd say.
God, less than half.
Yeah, less than half. I'd say about 3 hours, 3.5.
If you want to fly to Smoky Mountains, you rent your plane for $150 an hour from you.
Yep.
And how long does it take to drive Smoky Mountain?
Drive Smoky Mountain probably
6 hours, 7 hours.
It's 5 hours.
Right. 5, 6 hours. You're saying if you stop and go to the bathroom,
right.
How long does it take to fly?
Hour and a half.
Look, Ricky, get a plane.
Let's do it.
Let's just get us a plane.
I mean, an hour and a half isn't bad at all.
No.
I mean,
you darn your fly up there and eat supper and fly back.
Right. And I mean, I'd always look at look at the big picture cost saving, right? Yeah. I mean, if you were to take a flight out of Nashville, you're going to have to pay for parking at the airport.
Yeah.
You're going to have to obviously fly down there, rent a car. You're going to have to do all this. You know, you're going to have to go through TSA and all that. You fly out of Henry County, they're not charging you to, or fly out of Carroll County, they're not charging you to stay parked there over the week. Oh. You know, so you're not paying for parking that way. You fly down there, they might give you a courtesy car, or you just get an Uber to wherever you're going.
Yeah, if you want to stay a week, just rent you a car.
Right.
And you're still money ahead.
I was going to say, always money ahead, truly.
Yeah, you truly are money ahead. And if you own an airplane, you got hangars you can put it in. There's mechanics keep it up. But you ain't got to do that. Just get your license and rent the plane.
I was going to say, and I'd like to say, so that's a wet rent, which means that's with gas in the plane. So you're not even having to fill up the plane with gas. That is all on my dime. It's all what you pay for in that $150 an hour.
Wow. Return it full?
No return full. I mean, I'd like you to fill it up, but But you're still, or I'm still the one paying for it, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
just put it back in the
Wow.
hangar full for the next person.
That's right. That's right. And then planes between flights are checked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd say especially my training aircraft.
Yeah.
I just did an oil change on it today. It wasn't even ready yet, but you got to keep up with those engines.
Yeah, you do.
You got to be, I don't even want the check engine light to come on to say it's time for an oil change. I just want to do it ahead of time, proceed that.
And you off check other things. You got those.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got those
100-hour inspections.
Yeah, it comes in.
Yep, those 100-hour inspections about
You're doing them
twice a
quite
month.
regular.
Oh, yeah.
The way you fly.
Twice a month. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say I'm flying, 30, 40-hour weeks.
Yeah.
And so, they come every 2 weeks.
Did you ever spec this, Greg?
I never did. I assumed, when we were doing the math on should I buy an airplane or not, I was thinking I'd fly about 300 hours a year. And I'd say in the last 6 months, I'd have to look at my logbook, but I'd say in the last 6 months, I've flown probably 400 or 500 hours.
Wow.
A lot of hours.
I've doubled.
Yeah.
You know,
Somebody's
what I
asking,
thought.
would you stop at Buc-ee's for them so they can go in and get them some Buc-ee chip? Buc-ee needs to put an airport
I was
in.
going to say,
Those are
Buc-ee
good.
airstrip. That'd be
They
great.
need every Buc-ee's. Hey, Buc-ee's, if you're watching, put an airstrip. 'Cause
That's right.
When he carries people, they want to fly and get. We call him Buc-ee chips.
Those are good. Yeah. Beaver something. Beaver chips. Am I
Beaver
right?
chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
You could have the flying beaver.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
You told me one time, beaver nuggets. Yeah. How many airports, small airports, was there around Henry County? You showed me the other day. It was you were within 5 miles of airports, seemed like 50 of them.
I was going to say, so within 50 miles, there are 18 airports. And so but you got to think every county, Henry County, Carroll County, Stewart County doesn't really have one just because Fort Campbell. Houston, you have Camden, you have Murray, Mayfield, and the Murray-Mayfield Airport, they're 5 minutes apart.
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Paducah's got one.
Paducah's got a bigger one. Jackson's got a bigger one. I mean, everywhere you look, there's airports. I mean,
Mike Snyder at Gleason, he had that landing strip at his house.
I was going to say, and then that doesn't even include
I've
the
seen
private.
him fly. He was a pretty good pilot. We used to drag race down in Gleason. He'd come in with that airplane, just run down there right at us and scare the crap out of us.
I was going to say, that doesn't even include all the private airstrips.
Yeah.
I mean, there's private airstrips down there. There's 2 of them down near Sulphur Wells.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're all over.
All over. Yeah, all you need, I've done the math. If I wanted to put in a private airstrip on a piece of land, I'd need 10 acres. And that would give me 5,000 feet of runway, 100 feet wide. And I mean, that's just grass runway. If I wanted to pave it, I guess I could. But I mean, those small airplanes like we flew in, they can land on grass. There's nothing wrong with that.
Tar's big enough?
Yeah.
I figured you want a bigger diameter if I hit a rut or something.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, you can put bigger tires on there if you want a softer landing.
I see those things, those bush pilots got Tars look like balloons, or they're that wide and that tall.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, and that just preference of aircraft and all that. But the tires I use, I mean, I've taken off on grass before. I've landed on grass before.
Can you tell the difference, really?
Not really. I mean, is it going to be as smooth as the runway?
No.
But I mean, it's not throwing you out of your seat or anything.
Right.
I mean, it's still pretty.
Well,
smooth.
if you're up there in Arizona, happens. That'd be all right. If I feel it touch the ground, it can buck and jump all it wants, as long as I know there's a wheel on the ground.
I was going to say.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly right.
If there's a wheel on the ground, hey, bub, I'm fine. If you're bucking and jumping, I'll hang on.
As long as my head's pointing this way
That's
and my butt's
exactly.
pointing this
That's
way,
right.
I'm happy.
We're golden.
When you get in the plane, folks, he told me, he said, Mike, he reached over and made sure my door was locked. And I said, okay. He made sure I had my
Safety
seatbelt on.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I really don't want this, Greg, because if something happens, I'm jumping out with my extension cord in my hand. But he said, no, we're not carrying a extension cord, and we're going out to buckle in. You remember that conversation?
Oh, yeah,
That was
I remember.
It was kind of funny. But anyway, man, I've enjoyed it. It's already been over an hour.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got a couple things, Craig,
Okay.
that I want to do. Everybody comes on my show. You're in the Burr Street Mafia Studios, correct?
I do, yeah.
And everybody wants to know, can I be part of the Mafia? You was kind of hinting at that earlier before we went live, And I have to vet you. Ricky and I sit here and watch you, and we do little codes back and forth. You agree with me, didn't you?
I agree.
So
100%.
I think tonight we're going to make you an official member of the Burr Street Mafia. You can read
Wow,
that.
this
It
is
tells
awesome.
you. You can tell you on about what you say.
It says member, official member.
And also, you're one of the first ones to get
The
this.
first.
The first one to ever get this. Now, I don't think you drank. You're too young. How old are you?
23.
You're old enough to buy it. All right, I'm going to tell you something. This right here is a special run of Golden Pond Distillery moonshine. It's a special run just for the Mike Weatherford Show. It's just a little bit in there. Special run. It's just a limited. They didn't make it nobody just for me. And I'm going to make you the first one to get a bottle.
Well, that is
Mike
awesome.
Weatherford Show moonshine.
I'll definitely have to try this.
You'll have to try it.
I will. Now, I have my Pittsburgh flight in the morning.
Yeah, you can't fly. No. I don't
but-
want a drunk pilot. But you feel privileged because you treated me with the utmost respect.
You're right.
When I went down there, you was real nice. Your family did a good job.
Thank you.
They did. Your raising was well.
Well, thank you.
I don't know if Chip's watching, but you did a good job with this boy. He's very, very good, well-mannered young boy. I don't know what you was growing up, but right now you're good. Chip might say, you didn't raise him, and you didn't know what I went through, but no, he's a great young man. And he's official pilot of the Mike Weatherford Show.
Hey,
and you're really nice to me, and I want to make you a member, and I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming on.
It's been a good time, yeah.
Anything you want to say before we let you go?
I would say, if you want to fly, definitely contact me.
Yes.
If price is a problem, trust me, I'm a very reasonable guy. Like I said, I want to make aviation more affordable.
Well, you're doing $185. I know that's a lot of money. Mike, you got money. No, I ain't got no money. Well, let me tell you, $185 this day and time. I just paid $4.20 for a gallon of gasoline. So tell me, and my old truck probably holds 30 gallons. I spent how much at $4 a gallon?
Yeah,
$120 in gasoline.
I just got some $121 this evening.
That's right. So just a few more dollars, I could have flew an airplane.
And that would have been great.
Yeah,
right.
tank and a half of gas would have case fly an airplane. Ken, what do you think, man? Don't you think that's a good deal for $185?
It's great. For an hour of your time, a pretty afternoon. It's
this dude has the perfect radio voice, man. Listen to that.
I tell you,
voice.
and he's been running radio.
I want to tell you a little bit about Ken. Ken has come on board. He is the associate producer of the Mike Weatherford Show. I want to introduce to you the one and only Ken Atkinson. Welcome to the team, Ken.
Who am I looking at? Thank you.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Right there,
You're fine. You look fine.
Then you come on board. You're building us up. You're helping
thank you,
us.
man.
How you like being a part of the mafia?
I mean, it's really fun. It's the show. There's always somebody funny on here, and
yeah,
so
a lot of
you
things.
especially Ricky. I mean,
I'm a serious type guy.
Yeah, whatever.
But man, welcome to the team. You really brung a lot.
Yes.
You brung a lot to the table. Your experience. You're a freelance a freelance writer. You write for all these newspapers and stuff, and you're a big asset to us. And I am really, really honored and proud to have you aboard.
And he's a good writer.
He is a real good writer. Very good writer.
He flew with me, and he wrote an article, and that article blew up.
It did.
I got so many contacts about that. Ken has been really helpful in my journey.
Ken got you and I hooked up.
Yeah.
Ken's a great guy. And I'm lucky to have him. And no, y'all can't have Ken. He's staying with me. He's getting in all the networking of the Mike Weatherford Show. You'll see more from us online as Ken picks it up and takes off with it and doing things and trying to get us, build us up to the next level. And I'm proud to have him. He's doing a great job, ain't he?
Great job.
Him and my producer back there, I don't know what them two are up to. They're always trying to get me. I don't know why. I'm just Mike. I never pick at nobody. I never.
Whatever.
I never aggravate. I'm a serious type guy, and them two's always trying to find something. So, Ken, what all you been finding since you've been helping me out here? Anything that I don't aware of you and Ken's got planned for me?
Man, one thing I was thinking, what if you read some of these online comments?
Reviews?
That people,
they sent them to you. I know we got an email they sent them to.
Hold on, everybody. Just hold on.
I mean, here's a whole page, about 3 of them.
Right here?
And, of course, here's a letter from a lady named Lucy. You'll read that one as well.
Okay.
All I'm saying, woo, man, get that perfume away from me tonight.
Comments.
Oh, Lord.
This has been a great show. Thank you for all the cool information. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Watching from North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Interesting show. Hey, I thank you. I thank all my viewers out there. And very informational show. Love it. Veronica, Carrie, and Cole. That's great. What's this month? Did I even look at this?
Don't put that on the mic. Hey, look.
I don't know what to do with it. It came in the mail. So.
That's a mail letter. from Lucy. Dear Mike, I love your show. See, you're an inspiration. Well, a lot of things have been called that, especially for a lonely woman like myself.
What?
I know the guys on the show make fun of you.
I smell that commercial.
Even Ricky. Look at Ricky all the time messing with me. I think they're mean to you. Why don't you come over? Hell, I ain't reading no more of that. Is that a real letter?
Yeah, it is.
He went to the shop the other day.
Wow. I'm not reading that. Never mind. We're not reading. You'll smell that. Is that perfume?
Don't
Spill my van up.
Mike.
Wow. What is Lucy, I appreciate it, but I'll read the rest of the letter after we get off the air. I'm not reading. When it said come over and I stopped right there. So thank you for all the letters.
She to chop wood or something.
Maybe it is, but I'm not going to read it. I mean, that's. But anyway, I appreciate all the letters we get. Hey, send emails. Tell me my ear. We got an email. Tell me what we do. Where we at, Kevin? Do you know Kevin? info@themikeweatherfordshow.com. You can leave us a comment. We want to be able to read your comments. If you leave me a comment on info, tell it again, Ken. We'll hear what he's saying.
Kevin's got it. info@themikeweatherfordshow.com.
Well,
okay.
The flip side there used to have Dear Abby. Yeah. That's called Dear Mike.
Dear Mike. Yeah. But hey, leave me your comments if you like us or what you want us to do different. If you got a show, tell us about it. We'll do it. I want to be your go-to place for all the things we all want to know about it, and I'll read your comments on the air. Miss Lucy, that right there shouldn't have been read on the air. I will not read nothing like that on the air, but I'll read the good stuff, and I'll even read the bad stuff. I don't care. I mean,
make sure
I'm
you
not
get home
perfect
tonight.
Yeah, I want to get home. But, again, I was going to say, Lucy needs to look out. Dana says she's on to her now. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Dana.
Yeah, man, that's all right.
You just lost your job, Ken.
Shoot the messenger.
Yeah, she can't shoot the messenger. That's right. But I appreciate it. There's a lot of fun in this, ain't it?
It's great, man.
If people only knew how hard it was to put on this show, they think it's easy. There's a lot of work behind the show, ain't it?
It's a bit of work, yeah.
Yes, it's a lot of work. It's work. I appreciate it.
So it pays off.
It does. Greg, thank you, brother. I appreciate you again. You are an official member now, and you got that right there. That's the first one out of the box. You just got it. You just delivered it tonight. It's specially made for the Mike Weatherford Show. It might be a family recipe in that. I'm not saying anybody yet till everybody tries it. If you like it, I'll tell you the truth about it. It's my family recipe. If it ain't no good, I don't know what happened to it.
Okay.
Ricky, like always, brother.
Be serious, everybody.
Yeah.
Look at what he's doing here.
Yeah.
He's 23.
Yeah.
Think about tonight.
Yeah.
And you want an experience. You're missing experience if you don't do this.
You're right. If you haven't done it yet, or if you thought about it, or if you never even thought about it, we just turned you on to something that you need to look at. And the price is absolutely phenomenal.
No.
It's just phenomenal price. For $185, you get an hour flight, carry you where you want to go. Just get up there in the air from McKenzie, and he'll carry you. If you're listening to me, you're pretty close. He can carry you. If you don't live around here, drive to McKenzie. He'll still show you McKenzie, show you the lake down here. He'll carry you over LBL. He'll carry you down here to the Paris Landing, see all that lake. And, you'll thank me later for that, and that's pretty cool. Appreciate all y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, next week I got a great show coming up. It's kind of going to be a little controversial, but, that's what we do here. We bring you all the stuff we all want to know about. I got Mike Elam coming in. He is the author of the book, Buford Pusser, The Other Story. He was part of the deal that when they exhumed Pauline's body and would saying that Buford may have been behind what happened to her. He wrote a book about it and helped get that started. He's going to be in here live telling me why he done this, where it started, what it's about. And I'll let you make your own mind up. I mean, I think it's worthy. Yeah, I've caused some flack over it, but that's okay. If you think that he's right with his book, nothing's going to change. If you don't think he's right, nothing's going to change either way. So tune in, watch it. You might learn something. It's very informational. It's coming up. Hey, don't forget the book signing. He'll be here at 5 o'clock. He'll sign your book or sell you a book if you don't have it. It's a very interesting book. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. He sent me a book. When he come back to me, Kevin, just for a second, if you would. This is the book. He sent this to me because he knew it was coming on the show, and I have not read it. Matter of fact, I just got it today, I believe, Ken, correct?
No.
Yeah, got it today. I have not had a chance to read the book yet. So there's pictures in it, which I like. I like pictures, That helps me a lot when I ain't got to read. Pictures and all that.
What about Lucy?
Hush. I know when you live by the sword, they're gonna stab you with a damn stabbing. Oh my! But anyway, hey, it's gonna be a great show next week. I want you to tune in and watch it. I may read the book. I don't know if I will or not. I may come to it like I do most of my stuff, come into it dry. Because if I read the book, I may know the answer to the question that he's saying. I don't want to know. I want to ask him myself live about certain things and let him tell it. And as he's telling it, ask him questions. I am not going to debate him. I'm not that smart. Hey, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Thank you for my sponsors. And thank you to you, the viewer. If you haven't done it yet, I would recommend you tell your friends or reach over and follow us. Get us on up there. We're just a little ways away from where we need to be. We want to get to a certain spot. That's what Ken's doing. He's really, really helping us get to our goal. We got a bunch of goals we want to get to, like an airplane. We want to get up to 20,000 feet, and so we're moving up the ladder. And I want to thank my crew for helping me. Kevin Kill, producer. Scott Norwood, he's a technical director. Ken Addison, he's associate producer. And Dana Allen, she is the media, and she is the other half of the trophy right here. Trophy Mike. Hey, tune in next week, same time, same place. Y'all help me. And like I always say, don't be late. See you next time.
The Mike Weatherford Show is recorded live in the Brewer Street Mafia Studios in downtown Paris. A Kill Media, Brewer Street Mafia Productions.